What up, y'all? BANKROLL 10 battered up. Wonder why this thing's here, y'all. Wonder why this thing's here. Oh, shims are out of the front. Got the wrong spring rate in the front. The caliper's about to fall off the front. Tires are rubbing. The pinion angle in the back is facing the ground. I can't even explain it to y'all. But anyways, BANKROLL 10 battered up, fixing another one. I know, whoever's got the business out there saying they're fixing my work, let me know. Post it. BANKROLL 10 battered up. What up, y'all? BANKROLL 10 battered up. Got this blue biatch on the lift. I stand corrected on what I said about the rate of the spring. These are 550 Vikings in there. And I'm just gonna adjust them up some. They must have just settled. I don't like the stock clamps, but I think that's something the owner did. And he's asking me if I want to notch it, because obviously 28s on box Chevys need to be not the frame notch in the front. I can do one of my quick notches on there, readjust all this, bam. But my main thing is the pinion angle being on that much of a negative. You can already see it started pushing the seal out, and it's all gear lube all over the brand new rear end. BANKROLL 10 battered up. There's some other things, but you know, I'm on it. Battered up, battered up, battered up. All right, more on this box Chevy. Pinion angle, like I said, down. Gear lube everywhere, just so y'all can see. Boom. They put the cross brace in the front, which they kind of put it in the middle, and then ran these off the front, which, you know, I run it all off the back. The boxes are on different angles, different degrees. Arms are different little length. They did clock the ends for the brakes. The brakes are squeaking, but the pedal's hard as a rock. Very little frame notch, and they did some tub work back here, which is not needed in my books for this 11 overall wheel. BANKROLL 10 battered up. Just showing y'all the ins and outs of this shit, like I've been for years. Bet that up. What y'all? BANKROLL 10 battered up on this blue thing. All right, so you don't have to have the Pro Touring arms to put the Pro Touring ball joint in it. As you can see, I took out the ball joint, which is this short one. Now I have this long one, which is the Pro Touring. So this will be going in here. These upper control arms were whacking the frame, and it smashed. Well, if it had grease in there, but anyways, it smashed the rubber stop so bad. So basically, you see the pressure mark that was on there. It was riding, so the front really didn't even have any suspension travel. But changing these ball joint shafts, I already adjusted the rear end, corrected the pinion angle, all that. Boom. I'm gonna have to adjust the height. But yeah, BANKROLL 10, battered up. I'm on it. Battered up. Battered up. BANKROLL 10, battered up. All right. So this side of the car, y'all. Upper control arm. The first time you take these bolts out, there's splines on there. And when you break those splines, when you put them back in, you gotta snug the arm on here, and then you weld inside here to get this bolt to stop, because you're not going to break the bolt or anything like that. But this is what happened here, is that the splines were gone off the back of it, and it loosened up, knocked the shims out, all that, made the arm loose. Batted up, same thing. I'm going to change the ball joint on this side. You can see the pressure. This side didn't have as much pressure, but you can still see how much pressure. Same. Anyways, BANKROLL 10, Landau. Peace out. Yeah. Y'all, BANKROLL 10. BANKROLL 10 battered up. This is what I call a quick frame notch. As you can see, I slid it. I'm notching the piece out of the bottom, which is hanging right here. I'll go ahead and pop that off. Boom. You see how fat it is. I'm gonna roll that piece under and stitch it with the welder where I can, and then I'm gonna put some plates inside there and weld it up and smooth it down. Quick frame notch Notice I got the stands on there. The stands are underneath the front, holding the car. Look at the body. Look at the body line. Bam, bam. Not letting it hang. That's what you got to do, guys. You got to let it. Boom. Now, if the car's got no motor in it, it's a different story. Anyways, getting this one ready too. Bedded up, bedded up. Getting wetted up and bedded up. On that suspension. Peace out. It'll be all Bankroll Tim bedded up. On the line down. Quick notch. Yesterday I ran out of wire. I had it done yesterday. Anyways, this side. Anybody that wants to keep talking crap about my welds. All right, so I gotta clean it up. I like cleaning it up. I like making the frame rail look like it wasn't touched. So I'm gonna file it, but I can weld a little bit. And you gotta deal with dirty shit. But anyways, boom. This line really don't have shit for pressure on it, and it's braided underneath there. This setup is not that heavy because the setup is not a stock setup. Bankroll 10, bedded up, line down. Work, 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 work. Bedded up. Bankroll 10. All right, y'all, Bankroll 10, bedded up. I got this side. Welded up. Notched. Welded. Grab a little more weld underneath that bottom right there. Oh, boom. And I'll clean it up. Bedded up, bedded up. Same notching. Boom. 28. And wound down. Look at that tire dressing all over the car. Oh yeah. What up, y'all? Bankroll Tim bedded up. Booyah. So this blue Chevy, the blue line down. Bam, with the forges on it. Been in here, you know, a week or so. Got a lot of shit going on, stuff like that. But the back of the car has this nasty ass squeak. Like, not like a more like a, I don't know, it's fucked up. So I'm trying to pinpoint where it's at, this and that. I lube up the anti-roll because they didn't have no grease in it. And these anti-rolls don't have a zerk fitting. Yes, I'll clean off some of that. So they don't have a zerk fitting. So before you put this end on, you just got to put grease all the way around inside there. And that was never done, so I did that. But I couldn't figure out why this arm is so tight, right? So here's the heim joint. Now check this out. I mean, that's taking a lot for me to do, right? Now, take this bushing out, right? Why is this bushing so hard to get out when it's not supposed to be like that? That's all chafed up, chamfered up, beat up, I don't know. But guess what? I can't get this side out. I mean, it seriously will not come out and it won't turn. Like, it will not spin freely in there at all. And look how, it's just, I'm pretty sure this is where the noise is coming from. I was thinking maybe it was the heim joint at first, but you know, True Chassis, he doesn't sell no cheap heim joints. He's got Teflon and everything in there. So, this other side, it's moving actually pretty fucking nice. You know, it did have a little, like, it's on an angle a little bit. I'm gonna take those out, grind them down a little bit, but I think this is one of the #1 causes of my problem here. It's just, I mean, that's a nasty ass noise. So more and more shit I'm finding out over and over. I'm pretty sure this side's doing the same thing. I don't understand how that happened, unless they just Hercules tightened up everything and crushed everything, or shit had bevel edges on it. Anyway, long ass little reel, but I don't care. I want y'all to look and see. I just always try to teach. You know, I've been teaching for years. 06, I started Better Up Customs. And you can go back to the Midwest Street Riders days of me being on that forum, and everything that we did, everything that I did at Better Up Customs, boom. I showed and showed and showed and showed, like, the better ways to do stuff. I learned as I went, but man, the alignment on this car was completely off, even though the shims fell out of the left side. And again, the shims fell out because of the bolts. The bolts got taken out of the frame, which have the spline shoulder on there for the upper control arm to the frame side, and they were spinning. So if you think you got them tight by putting a ratchet on one side and the wrench on the other side, they end up coming loose and the shims come out. So that, you know, basic mistake, but I weld them in because the arms are never gonna have to come off the car again, meaning the bolt is welded in. So on the driver's side, if you had to get the arm off, which they do come off pretty easy without the bolts coming out once you have these on there. But the alignment, the front wheels, so from center line to center line, was 1 inch towed in more. So the front was turned in this way, that one was turned in this way, and to the back side. So the car was basically going down the street forward and lifting the front end up, and then you would go to back up and it would pull the front end down. I had to put a little bit more height in the front. The upper control arm, like I said, having the short ball joints in there, those are the Pro Touring now. The stop with the rubber bump stop was on the frame completely. Obviously right now it's like that because it's up in the air. So, you know, I just want to teach. I've been wanting to teach everybody, and I'm the one that's been bashed for years, you know. And whatever, BANKROLL 10, bet it up, I don't care. You know, I'm in here fixing it, showing you guys, you know, do's and don'ts and this and that and blah, blah. All right, y'all, BANKROLL 10, bet it up. And I'm out. Out. Bet it the up. All right, y'all, BANKROLL 10, bet it up. Guess what? Put the new Heim joints on, the lower control arm, front and back. And they moved freely, real nice. Bam. And guess what? The car doesn't make noise anymore. So, these Heim joints here, damn kid. But anyways, they put some type of a Loctite, blue Loctite or some shit. And I think is what happened is it ended up going into here to where this swivels, and they're totally fucking jammed. Like you can't move them. Like they're fucked. Now look, I have a set of 5/8 right here. And look at this. They've been sitting around there all dirty. Watch this. Oh my God. It moves so freaking easy, just like the ones I put on. So, installer error, y'all. BANKROLL 10, bet it up. Installer error or whatever they did. They sprayed them with something, whatever, and like I said, these were older ones I had laying around. Got a little paint on them. They work perfect. These were brand new. Boom. This has got some the copper anti-seize, whatever. I put that all on there. Boom. But yeah, changed one at a time, set the car down, tried it. It's still noisy. The noise got getting lighter and lighter. Now it has no noise. BANKROLL 10, bet it up. You know what time it is, y'all. What up, what up? BANKROLL 10, bet it up. Got it riding good, no squeaking. Had a little bit of squeaking with the brakes. So he was riding. I'm using the brakes a lot. Like we said, the car only had like 100 miles on it before. But I put a cleaner on the calipers and all that. Brake dust and say good for the wheels, stuff like that. Just checking everything out. Wheels are turned a little bit to the left. Go straight down the road. Let go of the steering wheel. Booyah. No sounds in the trunk. So once the sounds go in it, then it's gonna go down that little bit like you like. BANKROLL 10, let it up. It is, y'all, back at the track. Boom. No squeaky to the brakies. She rolling. No squeaky to the suspension. Uh-oh, what's that firing up? All right, y'all, BANKROLL 10, bet it up. Boom, drive straight down the road. But yeah, bet it up. Get that suspension wetted up.